Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're considering buying Bitcoin but want to make sure you do it safely, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through every step from picking a trustworthy exchange to securing your coins and avoiding common scams. My goal is to keep things simple and practical so you can confidently make your first Bitcoin purchase without unnecessary stress. Whether you're a complete beginner or just want a refresher on best practices, this guide will help you avoid mistakes and protect your investment. Let's jump right in and get started on your Bitcoin journey. Coin is unique because it gives you full control over your money, but with that power comes responsibility. Unlike banks, there's no customer service to call if something goes wrong. Most losses in crypto happen due to hacks, phishing attacks, or simple human error. That's why security is so important when buying and holding Bitcoin. In this video, we'll focus on easy habits and steps that help you avoid the most common mistakes. By understanding the risks and taking a few precautions, you can keep your Bitcoin safe and enjoy the benefits of this new technology. Before you pick a platform or wallet, take 10 to 15 minutes to do some research. Look into the reputation of the exchange, which countries it supports, the fees involved, payment methods, and the quality of customer support. It's also smart to check recent reviews and see if the exchange has had any security incidents in the past and how they handled them. This small investment of time can save you a lot of trouble down the road. Remember, not all platforms are created equal, and a little research goes a long way in keeping your funds safe. You're ready to buy? Choose a well-known, regulated exchange for your first Bitcoin purchase. Big names usually offer better security measures and insurance policies, which can give you peace of mind. If you prefer a simpler experience, brokers and apps are also options, but keep in mind that they often charge higher fees. No matter what you choose, always double-check that you're on the official website or app. Phishing clones are unfortunately common. Look for regulation, fair fees, positive reviews, and make sure the domain is correct before entering any personal information. Once you've picked your exchange, it's time to create your account securely. Start by using a unique, strong password, ideally generated and stored in a password manager. Next, enable two-factor authentication 2FA using an authenticator app like Google Authenticator or Authy rather than SMS if possible. This adds an extra layer of protection. Also, avoid logging in on public Wi-Fi or shared devices, as these can be vulnerable to hackers. Taking these steps right from the start will help keep your account safe from unauthorized access. Now decide where you want to store your Bitcoin. There are two main types of wallets, custodial and non-custodial. A custodial wallet means the exchange holds your private keys. This is easier for beginners and good for small amounts or trading. A non-custodial wallet means you control the private keys, which is more secure for long-term storage. Hardware wallets like Ledger or Trezor are highly recommended for larger amounts. For long-term holdings, always move your Bitcoin off the exchange and into a non-custodial wallet, ideally a hardware wallet for maximum security. You're ready to buy, you'll usually have two options. A market order, which buys instantly at the current price but may include a spread, or a limit order where you set the price you want to pay. For your first purchase, it's smart to start small. Make a test buy of $10 to $50 to confirm everything works smoothly. Use recommended payment methods like bank transfer, which is often the cheapest. Don't forget to keep records of your transaction confirmations, as you may need them for tax purposes later. If you're using a non-custodial wallet, the next step is to withdraw your Bitcoin from the exchange to your own wallet address. Always copy the receiving address directly from your wallet and double-check it before sending. Start by sending a small test amount to make sure everything works. Once you've confirmed the funds arrived, you can send the rest. Never trust auto-paste or shortcuts without verifying the address, as mistakes here can be costly and irreversible. Non-custodial wallets, it's crucial to back up your seed phrase, the set of words that can recover your wallet if you lose your device. Write it down on paper or use a metal backup and store it in a safe place. Never store your seed phrase digitally like in photos, cloud storage, or notes, as these can be hacked. If you're using a hardware wallet, always buy directly from the manufacturer or an authorized reseller to avoid tampered devices. These simple steps can protect your Bitcoin from loss or theft. Even after you've bought and secured your Bitcoin, it's important to keep up with best practices. Always be on the lookout for phishing attempts, double-check URLs, and never click on random links. Use a separate email address for your crypto accounts if possible, and keep your software up to date. Continue using a password manager and keep good records for taxes. If you're trading, consider splitting your holdings, some on a hardware wallet for security, some on the exchange for convenience. Staying vigilant will help you protect your investment over time. That's the safe, step-by-step way to buy Bitcoin for beginners. By following these steps, you'll be able to purchase and store your Bitcoin with confidence, knowing you've taken the right precautions. Remember, the key to crypto safety is staying informed and being proactive about security. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there as you explore the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Before diving into the buying process, let's quickly touch on what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, meaning it isn't controlled by any government or bank. It operates on a technology called blockchain, which records every transaction securely and transparently. This makes Bitcoin both powerful and unique, but also means you are solely responsible for your funds. Understanding these basics will help you appreciate why security is so important throughout the buying process. Crypto Exchange is a platform where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Some exchanges are centralized, meaning they are run by companies and follow regulations, while others are decentralized and operate without a central authority. For beginners, it's usually best to start with a well-known regulated exchange, as these offer better security and customer support. Always check the exchange's reputation and regulatory status before signing up. There are several types of Bitcoin wallets, each with its own pros and cons. Custodial wallets are managed by exchanges or third parties, making them easy to use but less secure. Non-custodial wallets give you full control over your private keys and funds, offering greater security but requiring more responsibility. Hardware wallets are physical devices that store your keys offline, making them the most secure option for long-term storage. Choosing the right wallet depends on your needs and how much Bitcoin you plan to hold. Factor authentication, or 2FA, adds an extra layer of security to your account. Even if someone gets your password, they won't be able to log in without the second factor, usually a code from an authenticator app. This makes it much harder for hackers to access your account. Always use an authenticator app instead of SMS, as SMS can be intercepted. Enabling 2FA is one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect your crypto asset. Password Manager is a tool that helps you create and store strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. Instead of remembering dozens of passwords, you only need to remember one master password. Password managers can generate complex passwords and autofill them securely, reducing the risk of using weak or repeated passwords. Using a password manager is highly recommended for anyone dealing with crypto, as it greatly improves your overall security. Phishing scams are a major threat in the crypto world. Scammers create fake websites or send emails that look like official exchanges to trick you into entering your login details. Always check the URL carefully and never click on links from unknown sources. Bookmark the official site and use it every time. Being cautious with links and emails can save you from losing your funds to phishing attacks. Seed phrase is a series of words that acts as a backup for your wallet. If you lose your device or forget your password, you can use the seed phrase to recover your funds. It's essential to write down your seed phrase and store it offline, never digitally. Anyone with access to your seed phrase can control your Bitcoin, so treat it with the highest level of security. Hardware wallets are physical devices that store your private keys offline, making them immune to online hacks. Brands like Ledger and Trezor are popular choices. When buying a hardware wallet, always purchase directly from the manufacturer or an authorized reseller to avoid tampered devices. Hardware wallets are ideal for storing larger amounts of Bitcoin securely over the long term. Buying Bitcoin, you can choose between a market order and a limit order. A market order buys instantly at the current price, which is fast but may include a spread. A limit order lets you set the price you're willing to pay, and the order will only execute if the market reaches that price. For beginners, starting with a small market order is usually easiest, but understanding both options helps you make informed decisions. Making a small test buy is a smart way to ensure everything works as expected before committing larger amounts. This lets you confirm that your payment method, exchange, and wallet are all set up correctly. If any issues arise, you can resolve them with minimal risk. Once you're confident, you can proceed with larger purchases safely. It's important to keep records of your Bitcoin transactions, including confirmations and receipts. These records are useful for tracking your investments and are often required for tax purposes. Most exchanges provide downloadable transaction histories, so make a habit of saving them after each purchase. Good record keeping helps you stay organized and compliant. In transferring Bitcoin to your wallet, always double-check the receiving address. Copy it directly from your wallet and verify every character. Never trust auto-paste or shortcuts, as malware can sometimes change the address. Sending Bitcoin to the wrong address is irreversible, so take your time and confirm before hitting send. Storing your seed phrase digitally, like in photos, cloud storage, or notes, puts your Bitcoin at risk. Hackers can access digital files through malware or data breaches. The safest way is to write your seed phrase on paper or use a metal backup and store it in a secure, offline location. This simple habit can prevent devastating losses. In purchasing a hardware wallet, always buy directly from the manufacturer or an authorized reseller. Avoid second-hand or third-party sellers, as devices can be tampered with. A compromised hardware wallet can lead to loss of all your funds. Taking this extra step ensures your device is genuine and secure. For added security and flexibility, consider splitting your Bitcoin holdings. Keep a portion on a hardware wallet for long-term storage and another portion on an exchange if you plan to trade. This way, you balance security with convenience and reduce the risk of losing everything in one place. Regularly updating your software is a simple but effective way to stay secure. This includes your exchange app, wallet software, and even your device's operating system. Updates often include important security patches that protect you from new threats. Make it a habit to check for updates and install them promptly. Using a separate email address for your crypto accounts adds an extra layer of security. If your main email is compromised, your crypto accounts remain protected. Choose a strong, unique password for this email and enable two-factor authentication. This simple step can make a big difference in keeping your funds safe. Phishing sites often mimic real exchanges with similar-looking domains. Always check the website address carefully before logging in. Bookmark the official site and use it every time. If you receive an email or message with a link, don't type the address manually or use your bookmark. This habit helps you avoid falling for phishing scams. Public Wi-Fi networks are often insecure and can be targeted by hackers. Avoid logging into your crypto accounts or making transactions on public or shared networks. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a VPN for added security. It's always safer to wait until you're on a trusted, private connection. Choosing a regulated exchange means your funds are better protected and the company follows strict security standards. Regulation also means there's some recourse if things go wrong. Always check if the exchange is licensed in your country and complies with local laws. This adds an extra layer of trust and safety to your Bitcoin purchases. Some major exchanges offer insurance policies to protect users in case of hacks or theft. While this isn't a guarantee, it does provide an extra layer of security. Check if your chosen exchange offers insurance and understand what it covers. Remember, insurance is a backup, not a substitute for good security habits. Mobile wallets are convenient for everyday use in small amounts, while desktop wallets offer more features and control. Both can be non-custodial, meaning you hold the keys. For large amounts, hardware wallets are still the safest. Choose the wallet type that fits your needs and always back up your seed phrase. Every exchange and payment method has its own fee structure. Some charge a flat fee while others take a percentage of your transaction. Bank transfers are often the cheapest, while credit cards and brokers may charge more. Always review the fee schedule before buying to avoid surprises and maximize your investment. Good customer support can make a big difference if you run into issues. Check if the exchange offers responsive support via chat, email, or phone. Read recent reviews to see how they handle problems. Fast, helpful support is a sign of a trustworthy platform and can save you time and stress. If an exchange has experienced security incidents in the past, see how they responded. Did they compensate users? Did they improve their security? A transparent, responsible response is a good sign. Avoid platforms that hide issues or blame users without taking action. Your safety depends on their commitment to security. SMS-based two-factor authentication is less secure than using an authenticator app. Hackers can intercept SMS messages or perform SIM swaps to gain access to your account. Authenticator apps generate codes on your device, making them much harder to compromise. Always choose app-based 2FA for your crypto accounts. Test transaction is a small transfer you make to ensure your wallet address is correct and everything works as expected. This is especially important when moving funds to a new wallet. If the test amount arrives safely, you can confidently send the rest. It's a simple way to avoid costly mistakes. Keeping your Bitcoin on an exchange exposes you to risks like hacks or company failures. Moving your funds to a non-custodial wallet gives you full control and reduces these risks. Exchanges are great for buying and trading, but for long-term storage, always use your own wallet. Phishing emails often look official but contain subtle differences like misspelled domains or urgent requests. Never click on links or download attachments from unknown sources. If you're unsure, contact the exchange directly through their official website. Staying alert helps you avoid falling victim to scams. Your computer or smartphone is the gateway to your crypto. Use antivirus software, keep your operating system updated, and avoid downloading unknown apps. Set a strong password or biometric lock on your device. These simple habits help keep your Bitcoin safe from malware and theft. Private key is a secret code that allows you to access and control your Bitcoin. If someone else gets your private key, they can spend your funds. Non-custodial wallets give you control of your private keys, while custodial wallets do not. Always keep your private keys secure and never share them with anyone. Blockchain is the technology that powers Bitcoin. It's a public, decentralized ledger that records every transaction. This makes Bitcoin transparent and secure, but also means transactions are irreversible. Understanding blockchain helps you appreciate why security and accuracy are so important when buying and transferring Bitcoin. Bitcoin transactions may be subject to taxes in your country. Keeping accurate records of your buys, sells, and transfers makes tax time much easier. Save confirmations, download transaction histories, and consult a tax professional if needed. Good record keeping helps you stay compliant and avoid surprises. The world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is always changing. Stay informed by following reputable news sources, joining online communities, and keeping up with updates from your exchange and wallet providers. The more you know, the better you can protect your investment and make smart decisions.